Welcome to the second segment of Monomoy After Hours. I'm Sophia.
My name's Michael.
And I'm Bella.
We will all be your hosts again for this evening. Monomoy After Hours is a series where we show the projects made by the Digital Media 2 class.
For this project, students were able to choose what they wanted to do or expand on their interests.
The first project was by Claire and Megan. They decided to film a tour of the school.
With me now is Megan and Claire. Could either one of you, Megan or Claire, tell me what inspired you to make this video?
Well, obviously every school is a little bit different, so for anyone who doesn't attend school here, we wanted to give them an inside look of what it's like to be a student at Monomoy.
One more question for you two. What was the most difficult part when making this video?
I think the most difficult part was trying to incorporate all the elements of the school while still trying to keep it interesting.
Hi, I'm Claire Hemian, a student here at Monomoy Regional High School, and today I will be giving you a tour and an inside look of what it's like to go to school here. So coming into the school, this is the main entrance. To my left we have the main office, and this whole hallway is called Main Street. It's the main hallway of the school, and then there's a split right here. So to the right we have the nurse and guidance hallway, and then to the left is the 8th grade way. So first, let's go down this hallway. And on my left, we also have the tech office, so students who may have issues with Chromebooks or need a charger or something, they can go here and get that situated. And then on my left, we have the mailroom for any teachers that need mail picked up. And then the nurse's office, not feeling well, in pain, go there. And then we have the guidance office. Now, at the end of this hallway, there's not much more. There's a staircase going upstairs. Now let's go back out to Main Street. Another thing I'd like to point out is the elevator. So students or staff, anyone who cannot use the stairs, we have an elevator accessible. We're going down the 8th grade hallway. On my left, we have Mr. Nagron's class. He is an 8th grade math teacher here at Monomoy. And to my right, we have Mrs. Barnes' classroom. She is an 8th grade English teacher here at Monomoy. And here is the first team room in the school. So students who get here early or need to get work done can come in here. Now coming out of the team room, we have Mr. Walsh's room. He is an 8th grade teacher here at Monomoy. And then we have Mr. Dixon's class. He is a civics teacher. And Ms. Creedon, she is an 8th grade math teacher. Now down here, we have Mr. Matheson's room. He is a civics teacher for the 8th graders. And then the wellness room. Ms. Yarnell is in there teaching a class. Now we have Ms. Piccarella's room. She is a science teacher here for the 8th graders. Here's the first bathroom we have come across. Boys' room, girls' room. As well as these are academic support classes and the teacher's lounge, I think. Now we have Miss Manning's class. She is the second 8th grade teacher here at Monomoy for science. And then we have Mr. Oldak. He is the computer science teacher. And another academic support room. As well as the second bathroom in this hallway. We have Mr. Souza's class. He is an engineering teacher. And then another staircase that can lead you upstairs. And Miss Harrington's classroom. She is a math teacher here at Monomoy. Let's see if she'll let us in. So coming out of Miss Harrington's room, we have Miss Grogan's room on the right. It is like the best buddies room. And now, this whole school is just a bunch of loops. So this hallway is math hallway. We talked to Miss Harrington, she wasn't having it. On the left, we have Miss Hemian's room. She is actually a relative of mine. She teaches all the calculus classes. I don't know, too smart for me. And this is Miss Stefaniak's class. I don't know what she's teaching right now. Across from the team room, we have Mr. Bowman's classroom. This is another student here at Monomoy High School. Hey. This is my good friend Emily. And this is the man, Mr. Bowman.
I am the man.
He
This
teaches
is the Hemian.
He teaches geometry and algebra 1.
I do.
Let's go get a look of his classroom.
Let's take a look. Come on in.
Coming out of Mr. Bowman's class, we have 2 more math classes in this hallway. On the left, we have Mr. Nystrom's classroom. He teaches, I believe, Algebra 2 and stats. And then Miss Herbst on the left, and she teaches everything. Now we're back out to Main Street. Down here we have the library. Let's go to the gym and cafeteria. Here's an entrance to the auditorium. It is probably the main entrance. I mean, it's the one I usually go in. And it's almost lunchtime, so tables are getting set up. We have the first set of gym doors, and then our athletic director's office. Now we have the cafeteria. Most students eat lunch in the cafeteria. Past the gym and cafeteria, this is like the hallway of the weight room, locker rooms. So this is the girls' locker room. And then coming up we have the athletic trainer, Taylor. She is pretty awesome, but she's not in here. Students who have injuries during the season can come and talk to Taylor, and usually she has a solution actually. Okay, now we have the boys' locker room.
Come inside.
And
No.
and another entrance to the gym. And over here we have the weight room. Now we will go back out to where the cafeteria is. Now that we're done with the gym, we're gonna go back down and go to like where the culinary room is. Thank you so much to our janitors here at Monomoy Regional High School. We keep this school looking so nice. On my right, we have Miss Howe's room. She helps with math. Any kids who are struggling or falling behind, she's the person to go to. And then again on this side, we have the culinary room. So then there's just these big closets. The janitors keep all of their machines and whatnot in there. Miss Clark's room, she also works with a lot of the students and best buddies. And then a gender neutral bathroom. And then we have our school psychologist. Right across the hall is Mr. Cass's room. So now that we're coming out of the digital media classroom, we're going to go back down the hallway out to Main Street. But first on our left is the studio where TV production is filmed. We will now go left down Main Street. And to my left is the library. Who am I here with?
Mitch Silva.
What are you doing right now?
I'm studying for statistics.
Where's all your friends?
They all left. I have none.
Mitch, do you play any sports?
I play hockey.
Are you excited for the season coming up?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. You know, young team. It's gonna be a little tough, but we'll get through it.
Okay, have captain's practices started?
Captain's practices have started. Yep, every Wednesday night, 7 o'clock.
All right, awesome. Keep working hard. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, now that we are coming out of the library, we're headed upstairs. Now we will go up the main stairs. Now that we're up the stairs, if we walk over here, we can actually see an overview of the main entrance. And then to my left, down here, we have the Oak Street Academy hallway. On my right, we have Mrs. St. John's classroom. She is an English teacher here at Monomoy. And on my left is the Mandarin room. Then on my left, we have Dr. Otto. He is a physics teacher here at Monomoy. On my left, we have the Latin classroom. And to my right is the Spanish classroom, as well as another team room located here. And should we take a look at our French teacher? now that we're walking out of the French classroom, we have two English rooms located on the left and right. The left is Miss Barr's classroom, and the right is Miss Peterson's classroom. Okay, now to my left, we have two more English classrooms. We have Miss Hoffman's class and Mr. Johnson's class. The whole hallway is a science hallway upstairs, with Mr. Burns' class on the left. Academic support classroom and another teacher's room. And then we have Miss Blake's class. I think they're taking a quiz in there. She teaches bio and anatomy, as well as Mr. Stradel's class right next door, and he teaches 9th grade physics. We now have another bathroom located upstairs, and then the chemistry classroom with Miss Deeds. Now at the end of the hallway we have Mr. Anderson's classroom. He teaches 9th grade world history as well as AP Euro. And then on the left is Mr. Brown's classroom. He's another history teacher. So if you couldn't tell, we kind of hit the history wing of the hallway, where all the history classrooms are. On my left we have Miss Sheptick's classroom and then Mr. HT's on the right, with yet another team room. And then we have Mr. Sumner's classroom on the right. Now we have hit Mr. Bates's classroom, who teaches U.S. history, and Miss Doyle's classroom on the left. She is an English teacher. Okay, we are now heading out of the history hallway, and we are going down to the art wing. So on my right we have Mr. Nickerson's classroom. He teaches ceramics. I'm not sure what else. We have many works of art on the wall from students here at Monomoy. And then we have Miss Grigoli's class. She is another art teacher. And then Miss Sherman, she teaches like digital art classes. Okay, so at the end of the hallway, we actually have yet another staircase that goes down to the downstairs art wing. So coming out of the art hallway, this hallway overlooks Main Street, but upstairs. And now that we're outside, we will show some of the facilities outdoors. Directly walking out of the door, we have the senior lot where all the seniors here at Monomoy Park, as well as some of the faculty. So now to the left, we have the turf, so let's go get a look over there. Okay, we made it up to the turf, and right now we currently have a gym class out here playing. It's a beautiful day, 70 degrees in November, but on the turf we have majority of our sports teams playing. Football, girls and boys soccer, lacrosse, field hockey. Now we have hit the bathroom facility as well as the snack shack that is out here for any event located on the turf, as well as the junior lot behind. So now that we've hit the junior lot, this is going to wrap up our tour for the day. Thank you so much for watching and getting an inside look of what it's like to be a student here at Monomoy.
I remember when I first came to this school in 8th grade, it was very confusing to get around.
This video was very informational, and if you've never been to Monomoy, this would help you out a lot.
The second project was by Elliot, who decided to create a day in the life after school.
Hey, nice to see you again, but with a different person. So Elliot, talk to me for a second. What's your favorite part when you were filming this video?
My favorite part was probably being able to record different angles from my house, because I got to see like these little like points of view that I never got to see before. And I also got to play a lot with my cat.
Another question for you, Elliot. Did you come across any problems when filming this video?
Recording with my stairs was very difficult because it was hard to get the camera to stay still while I was running up and down every like 5 seconds.
Alright, day in the life after school. I get home off the bus, have to walk a little bit. I get inside, gotta walk up my 1,000-mile stairs. Once I get up there, I collapse for a little bit. I admit I'm very tired when I get home. But I put on my PJs and then I take an actual nap. You know me though, I gotta wake up, finish that schoolwork, gotta check that email, gotta make sure no one's emailing me. My cat Bo is always going in and out of my room, so I gotta get up and let him out. Head downstairs. Feed my cat, he's always hungry. Once I feed Bo, I gotta find myself a snack. But it's almost time for me to go to sleep because I am a very tired person. So I make sure I brush my teeth. Gotta make sure I wash my face. Then I just head upstairs. Time to go to bed. Finally. Of course, I light some incense. Gotta smell good. Turn off the light and good night.
Wow, thanks for sharing that. We enjoyed getting a glimpse into your after-school routine.
Next we have Connor Francis, who made a short film about cards, but it's not your normal card game.
It has many layers to it.
Back again with more questions to ask, but with Connor this time. So, Connor, fill me in with some info. Why cards over everything else in this world?
Well, if I'm going to be honest, the idea of cards kind of came to me on a whim. I didn't really know what to do, and so I found a card. I'm like, that'd be funny. I can turn that into something funny. So here we are with my, beautiful creation. Very proud of it.
One more for you. What do you think was the best part about your video?
I would say probably the chaotic, kind of humorous accent over it. I think that really adds to the overall project.
You nerd. I challenge you. Are you ready?
Yes.
That's it. You triggered my trap card. What? What? Stay mad. What?
Things just got serious.
That's preposterous. That was my win condition, but you forced me to use this. Hata!
Yo, what they doing over there? That was a pretty good move. For a noob. Pikachu, I choose you!
You know what? I'll give it to you, boy. You're good. But not good enough. Hata!
Game over.
Get over here!
Nerds.
That was crazy, very mind-blowing.
I never realized how intense a card game could get.
Next up, one of our own hosts did her video on an interior design promotional video for her mom.
Oh, you guys are probably getting tired of seeing my face, but we have questions that need answers. So Bella, did you plan out all your camera shots using the storyboard, or did they just come out of nowhere?
Good question. So I planned some of my shots, but most of them was just improvised, and I spent a lot of time just taking shots of anything I thought would fit my video.
Last question for you. How long did it take you to film?
So I filmed over the course of 2 days, and I was at 2 houses for about 8 hours each. It was definitely a long process.
Interior design can be very challenging because although you want things to look beautiful and you want the aesthetics to be pleasing, the function comes first. And it's important that the functionality works. And so it's great if you have a beautiful space, but if it doesn't serve the purpose, then it really doesn't solve the design problems.
I love the beauty of my home. I love the peace and tranquility of my home. And it flows just so beautifully from space to space. I just think everything is just so well coordinated, and I feel like when I come home, I'm at peace and I can relax. I think an interior designer just walks in and tries to make your vision come to life. And they're able to sit down and listen to what you want and kind of make it happen. And when you're working from the ground up and you virtually have nothing in your home, there's no better friend than your interior designer.
As an interior designer, I'm very fortunate to have the projects that I have to work on. I have clients that have large homes and they have great budgets to work with, and we really have an opportunity to do things that are very creative. My responsibilities as an interior designer is that this is a project, and usually there is a timeline and a budget that we need to adhere to. Those always change, and that's just, again, the nature of the business. Things change in construction, but you want to try to come as close to the timeline and the budget to meet the expectations of your client. So it's my role and my responsibility to coordinate all of those aspects that are needed from the client to the contractor, and to see that all those things get implemented.
I love so many things about my home. I feel like Elaine did such a really great job with all the light fixtures. And I think one of the things that I love and appreciate about Elaine is if there was a problem, she didn't become ruffled. And, you know, whereas the homeowner gets kind of emotional if things have gone wrong or damaged furniture comes in, or, you know, your drapes become a disaster for many different reasons. She always just handled it very calmly and very professionally, and we really appreciated that.
I feel like you've really accomplished your job when people come up to you and tell you that they love their space. They are so happy, and you can see how happy people are. But it's just a great feeling. And you know, as much as it is great to have a beautiful project in the end, I think one of the great benefits of the project is you really get to meet new people, and they become a part of your life. Some of these projects last for years, and they're very personal because these are people's homes, and you become a member of the family in the end. And so I'm very fortunate. I've had great clients, and when I walk away, there are people that become friends of mine, and they're friendships that last a long time. And it's just a great feeling to know that not only do I have a beautiful house and project that I've worked on, but I have a great relationship that I've developed in the process.
For our second to last project, we have another one of our hosts, Sophia. She did a shot-by-shot recreation of the Zach and Cody intro. I used to love that show.
Zach and Cody, I see. Why did you pick that one?
I used to really like to watch Zach and Cody, and also I rewatched the intro before I did it, and it had a bunch of interesting scenes and shots that I could easily recreate, so yeah.
One more question. What was the hardest scene to film?
I think the hardest scene to film was probably the one where I had to get sprayed with milk, because it was a big cleanup and we had to do it outside, so.
That was a great video, Sophia. I'm impressed.
Next up, for our final video, we will show you Michael, who did a mockumentary on 2 kids playing basketball. This one's definitely a knee slapper.
Whoa, didn't expect me to be here. How the tables have turned, Michael. So tell me, was your project difficult to film?
No, not really, but it took some time. There was some ups and downs, but I got through it.
And how long did it take you to edit your project?
It took me a good 3 days, maybe 4, just to edit this project. Once upon a time, in the lands of basketball player, 2 young lads were very, very, very bored and decided.
It's getting boring, man. I'm about to go play basketball right now.
While they both went to adventure for a basketball to use.
Yo, bro, who are you? Yo, we could really win the ones, you heard?
Alright, bet. That happened. They then drove to the park to play outside. Let's see how this matchup between these lads turn out.
Shoot the ball. Check up. Might as well call this game.
Bro, it's not even that deep. You're not good.
Well, it seems that the person who started the argument didn't really get the outcome he was talking about. Lesson of the day. I have no idea. Well, maybe, I don't think that would make sense. Oh, wait. No, I don't remember. Actually, whatever, I guess. Remember who you challenge, because not every opponent is the easiest matchup.
We definitely saved the best for last.
Thank you all so much for tuning in to Monomoy After Hours segment 2.
Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.